my beautiful soul peeps? Angel of the Dawn, back with another message. This one is going to be for fire signs, and it's going to be a you and them. Um, so, person of interest that you're dealing with, or if you're in a relationship, your partner, if you're single, maybe somebody that you're looking at. Um, but yeah, that's what this one's going to be today. And I've already pulled the runes, and I've already shuffled the decks quite a bit. I will probably go ahead and shuffle each one of them again, but just to save time. Um, so yeah, the energies. They've been, as usual, very intense. Lots of downloads. Lots of downloads. Yesterday, I didn't get any videos out because I just kept getting information, and some new information come through for me. So I'm actually working on a couple of new projects. I started in the middle of the night last night, so I don't know when I will have something up, something where you guys can see something for you guys about those. But they are in the works. I did start, like I said, last night, and I'll be sharing more about that as I get further details and get more into what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm super excited about it, but it's just there's quite a bit that goes into one of the projects. The other one is just kind of sit down and just kind of get it done type of thing. So that one will probably be coming out sooner than later, over the next couple of days even. So anyways, be looking out for some new stuff, new kinds of content for the channel. And yeah, so still going through tons and tons of clearing and purging and healing. That's, again, like I said, it's like our theme for the day, the week, the month, and the year. Hopefully it lightens up soon. Aluna Ash talks a lot about the new galactic year coming in, I believe it's July. And so I've kind of, I've got this hope for like calmer waters. Like I feel like we're in the Six of Swords energy right now, moving towards calmer waters, even though it's painful. That's the energy that I get. So, yeah. So yeah, fire signs. Shout out to all of my new and existing subscribers. You guys freaking rock, and I love each and every one of you guys. I get new subscribers every day. You guys continue to bless me in that way, and I just feel so grateful, and I love you guys so very much. So let's go ahead and get into it. We'll start with the runes. I pulled the red jasper set for fire signs and the lapis lazuli set for your person of interest. And so fire signs, what you've got is you've got constraint, and then you've got warrior / victory, and then you've got strength. So what I was getting from this is I feel like you are in a position within yourself or with a partner, if you're single, within yourself, or even if you're with a partner, it can still be within yourself. But anyways, there's something is, oh wow, I just totally realized. Now mind you, I did a bunch of shuffles on these, and I just set them down. But the top of the deck here, and I'm still going to shuffle again, but the top of the deck here is the Eight of Swords. So very much in your head, and that could be this constraint here. But I feel like you're going to really have to summon your inner warrior and really gather like every bit of your strength to gain a victory over this mental situation that you've got going on. And because I feel like that's what's restricting your, it's restriction coming from within yourself that may be presenting itself and reflecting itself back to you from an external situation, which could be a relationship, or it could be many different things that is reflecting back to us any kind of limitations that we could be placing on ourselves. And I apologize if you guys hear the washing machine. It should only have, well, it has like 17 more minutes, so, well, we'll just have to deal with it. Anyways, hopefully you guys can still hear me. Um, but anyways, so yeah, you got, like I said, constraint, strength, and warrior, and then victory. So I feel like you're gonna have to do a lot of healing, um, a lot of going inside and figuring out what limitations, what, like if you've been in victim mode, if you've been in lack consciousness, if you've been codependent, lacking self love, any of those types of things could be restrictive and keeping you in lower vibrational relationships. So, okay, and now for your person of interest with the lapis lazuli set, we've got standstill, signals and wisdom, and intuition and future. Now, so I feel like the person that you're dealing with, fire signs, they could be, and you could be in your head because this person looks like they maybe are going through some type of awakening. Because I feel like this standstill is them kind of taking a time out after, because we've got signals and wisdom, and I feel like this is also like synchronicities, like, and getting the downloads and then integrating, and then you've got intuition and future over here. So it's like they're starting to really listen to themselves and let their inner guidance point them in the right direction for their future. And so they're at this like healing standstill, and it's causing you to be in your head. And so I feel like for you, fire signs, you're gonna have the strength to like overcome this situation, figure out why you're in the headspace that you're in. Like, start asking yourself questions. Is this serving me? Is this good for me? Why do I feel this way? Why do I think the things I think? Where did this come from? Is it something I heard when I was 3? Whatever. But I feel like you're holding yourself back from your own victory. And it may or may not be in this relationship, because I kind of get this feeling that there's this push-pull right now in this relationship, because energies are changing, people are changing and shedding, like molting like snakes, shedding their skins, and becoming something newer. And so as and that may be why you're really in your head, because this could have been a situation that you thought was more long term, and so now you're kind of discombobulated a little bit, because the energies are changing, and you guys are vibing out of each other's environment and in energy fields. So yeah, that's what we've got with the runes. Like I said, I'm going to shuffle these each one more time, and then we will, could be some deception, lies, somebody trying to get away with something. Somebody could be married as a hierophant. Alright, fire signs, we're going to do the elemental cross for each of you guys. So we'll get past and present energy, help and guidance, potential blocks, and then potential outcomes. Oh, and before I forget, we have a few more days left of the Twinflame and full Twinflame and Twinflame mini readings. So if you're interested in that and would like to go deeper into your own personal Twinflame situation, that is on special right now. $45 for the full Twinflame and $20 for the Twinflame mini. It's a shit ton of cards. I use like 6 decks, and usually get 6 or 7 cards per deck, sometimes more. And that doesn't even include oracle cards. That's just regular decks. And that doesn't include runes, because now I've kind of started integrating those facets into all readings. Um, and so, you get a lot of information and insight for the price, really. And the Twinflame Mini is half of that, so it's still a shit ton of cards and the runes and the oracle cards, but it's half of what you'll get if you purchase the full Twinflame. So, anyways, all right, and that's only on until the 15th. I may extend it till the end of the month. I haven't really decided. I haven't come up with anything new, so we'll see closer to the 15th. I know it's like upon us. But anyways, all right, fire signs, past energy for fire signs. Oh, whoa. Could be could have overcome abandonment issues, or this is like not wanting to walk away or not wanting somebody to walk away. Got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Present energy for fire signs. Yeah. Fire signs holding on. Four of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, you go from the 5 in reverse to 4, which actually I feel like that's kind of where you were here. Your past and present energy kind of feel the same to me, because the 5 of Pentacles in reverse kind of gives me a feeling of going backwards. And so you go from the 5 to the 4, which would be backwards. But yeah, really holding on, really clinging to, I feel like, and again, with that 8 of Swords coming out on the top of the deck after I'd done so many shuffles and coinciding with the runes, I really feel like this is holding on to like an idea and maybe even a person, but it's not even so much of the actual connection with the person. It's the idea of the connection with the person. So help and guidance for fire signs. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So your help and guidance is to really see more options and wrong card. I was wondering why it didn't fit the energy. This is getting out of being stuck. And again, we got Pentacles. This is all Pentacles. So I feel like this is very root chakra stuff, like having to do with survival and fear, pleasure, guilt, shame, willpower. Like, I feel like all of those lower chakras are playing a factor, but I really feel like this is big time root chakra survival type, holding on to, well, and no, it's really all of the lower chakras, I feel like, but very much about like safety and security. Could be a lot about money too, and physical, like material possessions, but it's really, I think it boils down to, like, you could feel the need for money and material possessions, because that's what makes you feel safe and secure. And so I feel like you could be holding on to this relationship for the way that it, in some way, maybe through material possessions or the way it looks on the outside, or for money or, stability, you're holding on to it for those reasons. And so the reason you're so in your head is because you can't reconcile why it's not working out, because it's like, no, this is what I grew up to believe is love, safety, security, foundation. This is what I grew up to believe that to be. So this is what it has to be. And maybe, it was at one time, but again, I feel this energy of vibrational energies, vibrating out of each other's space. And so this person may have, your person of interest may have at one time felt the same way about, whatever the situation that's been created, that's how they saw safety, security, and love and foundation was through material objects and money. And so, but I feel like they may be, having some kind of awakening or new downloads or something that's changed their perspective and caused them to look at things from a different perspective, or from a higher perspective. So yeah, let's get potential blocks. I feel like that's all kind of like a potential block, but it's really needing the help and guidance is needing to get out of that energy, waiting for. It's like quit waiting for something to elevate, to go further, something that's been stagnant and stuck, and you've put a lot of time, energy, and resources into it, and it's just not really going anywhere. It's the idea of where it could go or where it should go that you're really holding on to, that you really have to let go. Potential blocks for fire signs. Yeah, somebody could be walking away, and with what was the other one? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I just feel like things aren't moving in the direction that you're wanting with that Knight of Swords coming out. I'm not taking those because I only need 2 more cards. But I feel like with that Knight of Wands coming out in reverse, this isn't moving forward. And then you had the 5 of Swords, which means somebody is walking away. And that's either you needing to walk away from, definitely needing to walk away from the idea of what this should be. But potentially you needing to walk away from this other person, or it could potentially be this other person is walking away from you. Oh, doggone it. Okay, wait, we'll take both of these because I need to. Okay, so your potential blocks, actually no, these fell out different. Your potential block is the world. So your potential block is to not let cycles end, and not, like, if you don't, this is a need to see things from a higher perspective. And I feel like the reason it's in the potential block is because you're holding on so tightly, you're having a hard time seeing this from a higher perspective. And with this Queen of Swords, I'm getting that this is a very closed off energy that is like, no, this is the way it has to be. It's got to look like this, and it's got to be this. So fire signs, yeah, there's really a need to release it. First, you need to go inside and figure out why there's a lot of clinginess to this situation, and to these thoughts. I really feel like it goes back to childhood. Something about the way that this situation looks in comparison to like the way you grew up. Um, it seems to fit your idea of, like I said, love, stability, foundation, um, security. So yeah, okay, you do have the Queen of Wands, fire signs, is the bottom of the deck. And so it's like, that's what you need to remember. That's you right there. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Like, this could go either way. So, be the Queen of Wands. Get out of this energy. Don't be the Queen of Swords. Don't, like, cut yourself off to the truth and not see things from a higher perspective. It's like, you need to be more discerning. Like, I don't feel like this Queen of Swords right here is so discerning. This is more like, because you don't see things from a higher perspective, it's like you're going to continue to fight, and maybe even fight dirty, to keep this situation, and this way of thinking. And so it's like, your potential outcome is, if you don't see things from a higher perspective, is to become this Queen of Swords, where, like I said, you know, you're gonna fight regardless of what you have to do or who you have to hurt to keep this situation, when really this is the energy, the Queen of Wands, that, and like I said, doesn't have to be female, but this is who you are at your core, like, more passionate, more secure in yourself, because I feel like this is a lot of insecurity. That Four of Pentacles just really gives me this super insecure feeling. She's very, very, I mean, she's clinging around the tree. She's clinging around the pentacles. And that's your current energy, really holding on tight. So I feel like it's like you've decided that I'll do whatever it takes. I don't care, you know, to keep the situation and to not have to get out of this mindset. And so, you know, your help and guidance, again, is to get unstuck out of this situation, regardless of how much you've invested, and become this Queen of Wands. And it also could mean to get out of rigid ways of thinking. You've got the Hierophant in reverse underneath that, which this is a very rigid way of thinking. Alright, so let's see your person of interest. What do they got going on? I really feel like they've got Star on the bottom. So they've got, maybe they've made a wish, they're moving towards something. But I really feel like there's been some kind of movement spiritually for this group or this person, or however this resonates. I was only going to shuffle these ones, it don't matter. Alright, so give me past energy for fire signs. Okay, person of interest. Oh, they have the Queen of Swords. Oh. Okay. Fire signs. Has this person already walked away, maybe? Because this coming in as your outcome, but this coming in, it's almost like this has been your energy for a while. So it's like this outcome is just a continuation of what's already been happening. And it's like this person has put this energy in the past. So this person could have already walked away, fire signs. And feel free to flip these energies, how it resonates. This could very well be fire signs, and this could be your person of interest. This is just how they come out and how I was reading them. So, but take all that. There you go. The washing machine ding says, yeah, it could go either way. Alright, so, excuse me, current energy for the person of interest for fire signs. Oh, that's way too many. And on the floor. did have Death, the Five of Cups, Two of Swords, King of Wands. Okay. And the Six of Wands in reverse, and then the Hierophant. So I feel like this is... They could... this looks like a situation ended that they could have some regrets and sadness about. They are right now guarding their heart, trying to figure out maybe why things haven't worked out in the past in this, in this relationship and other relationships. Yeah, because then we've got the Lovers in reverse underneath that. So yeah, I feel like they're doing a lot of introspection. Current energy for the person of interest for fire signs. Oh, damn. Okay, this person could have a lot on their mind, a lot to say. Okay, interesting. Now we've got the King of Wands in reverse. Judgment. The Six of Wands in the upright, whereas the King of Wands was reversed, or in the upright before when they fell out. The Six of Wands was in the reverse when they fell out. Oh my God, and there's the Hierophant. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, and the Lovers in the upright. It was in the reverse a while ago. Okay, this really feels like totally changing. Wow. This is like realizing why things haven't worked out with past relationships, even if this person was passionate about those relationships and, was really trying to make them work. There's a reconciliation that will be successful. And I feel like that's after walking away from another situation, but also not walking away from maybe a marriage. Or also could be walking away from old ways of thinking, traditional structures, traditional... I actually did a post about this yesterday on Facebook about, what are the old sayings from when you were growing up that are keeping you stuck and keeping you limited. And so, because I see a lot of memes on Facebook a lot of times, and even on Instagram, that have such limiting sayings, self-limiting sayings. And it's sayings that I can remember hearing growing up my whole life, and things that I know for a fact that I have said, felt, and believed for large portions of my life, that finally I went back and I, looked at why, and do I really believe that? And, there was so much that I just let go of because it was all bullshit. So I feel like that's kind of like what's going on with this person. They're not wanting to argue anymore or fight. And I feel like that's also kind of starting to go with the flow of the universe. And then again, we got the Lovers in the upright. So that's just pretty cool. Two of Cups is on the bottom of the deck too. So yeah. I'm really going to get some cards, but... Okay, present situation for this person. Please, just one card. You're kidding me. How many is that? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more. That's way more than 4. Oy vey. We're not even going to go over all those. I mean, it's basically looking like it's saying the same thing, but I just want one card. There's that Judgment again. And you've got the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like at one time, both parties clung to this Four of Pentacles. Like money is foundation. Money means security. Money means safety. Money means love. And not just money, but like material possessions. like a nice house, nice cars. And not that any of those things are bad, but it's like that's not. There's how do I flip or not flip this, but well, yeah, kind of. It's like flipping that energy around to where it's not coming from a lower vibrational energy. There's a way to, because none of those things are bad in essence to have any of those things, but to covet those things more than like self-love or helping others, the earth, and just it, and you're following your passion. When you follow your passion, you actually get all of the things that you're really trying to hold on to. It's like that whole, if you love it, let it go. Yeah, if you love it, let it go. And that, even if it's money and possessions and things like that, it's more of like, let go of the idea that that's what's going to be your solid safety, security, love, and all of that. So basically it's just releasing a thought process on how you feel about money, your relationship to money. So yeah, current situation, please, or current energy. Okay, I may not get a freaking current energy. This is insane. We've got the Chariot. We've got the Tower. We've got the Queen of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay, oh my God. Yeah, I feel like this other person, and don't know if we're actually going to get, the way this, I don't think I'm going to get an elemental cross out of this person. This, I actually feel almost like a blast of energy from this person that's like, almost like they're driving the cards. Like there's this energy of this person wanting to get out these messages, because it's like the same types of messages, because here we've got the Chariot. It's like moving forward after a Tower moment with the Queen of Wands. Who do we have over here? The Queen of Wands. Like, it's even if, like, they've walked away from the Queen of Swords, because they've walked away from this, like, clingy, I don't know why I'm hearing self-righteous, but, I don't know, that's just what come through. But some kind of clingy, possibly self-righteous energy, and I feel like this may be how somebody changed during the relationship. They could have went from being like the Queen of Wands in the initial part of the relationship to this Queen of Swords over time. And so it's like this person, they're leaving this Queen of Swords behind because they turned out not to be this Queen of Wands. So we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So Tower, Queen of Wands in reverse. So that comes crashing down. And then we've got a new cycle starting after a period of healing, rest, possibly after doing a lot of meditation or prayer, praying for something to change. But you are moving towards your happiness. We've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I think you're realizing, like what, kind of like, again, I posted about this yesterday. This is funny. It's like figuring out what you don't want. And I feel like in this situation, usually I love the Ten of Pentacles. In this situation, I feel like it's like this person has realized that things are not based on money and material possessions with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Like, if I kept going on this, I feel like we would maybe get the Ten of Cups. But we do have the Sun. So I feel like they're realizing what in fact does make them happy. And maybe they're realizing that money and material possessions and maybe even status and all of that isn't what makes them happy. Not at a core level. Not that they would not like they're renouncing all worldly possessions or going to turn down $1 million. No, not at all. They're realizing that that's not where their heart and soul moves from. That's not where from the highest level of themselves, that's not who they are. Um, so yeah, that's and because I feel like they've been quite out of balance, and they're not putting any more work in. Well, that this could be needing also. They've been. Oh yeah, they've been. Wow, this person is really, really trying to talk. By the way, or group of people, but this energy feels very specific and like they just want to keep talking. Um, so I feel like they've been out of balance emotionally and they haven't been doing any work because we've got the King of Cups in the upright, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Temperance in reverse. So I feel like they've been out of balance with their emotions and not doing the internal work. And I feel like this Tower has come in and created a lot of healing. And again, that freaking Hierophant come in again underneath, and it's like blowing apart. That Tower is blowing apart any rigid thoughts, feelings, beliefs, or structures that has kept this person stuck and in this limiting mindset. And so, now they're ready to rush forward, like into this new energy that they've come into. But since they've not, it's like they want to rush into this healing, and rush into what makes them happy. I feel like there's some type of healing through happiness for this person. It's like, I don't know how to explain that. It literally just come out. So, but healing through happiness, what does that mean? I'm trying to get more details because I know, now that I say that out loud, I'm like, well, duh, you heal through happiness. But no, there's something deeper to that. Like I was shown it in two parts with literally a plus sign in between. So it's like merging two things. I don't know. It's this plus this equals this is the outcome. But I don't know. So if I get more on that, maybe it'll come through in the chakra cards, because I'm going to pull a couple of chakra cards for each. Because yeah, I'm not going to get an elemental cross out of this person, and if I shuffle this deck again, I feel like they're going to have a crap ton more to say. Fire signs, I feel like you're kind of obviously a little more quiet about the situation, but I feel like it's because you're just really inside yourself and really holding on. And man, I feel like this is such childhood stuff, because this even looks like a little girl, and she looks scared and frightened and just clinging on to almost, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but it's like a little girl clinging on to her daddy's leg. The way this little girl, or the way this elf or fairy or whatever is clinging onto that tree and those pentacles. But yeah, with all of these other cards, like that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like this somehow it's more about stability than love for this person. And again, I feel like it used to be for this person at one time. Like when they entered into this, they were in the same energy, they have the same beliefs, but the Towers come in and change things for this person, and they're on a whole new path. You could be on a whole new path too over here, fire signs, but that's what you're blocking. That's your block. They've got the Wheel of Fortune. They're moving forward, or they're ready to move forward. But I feel like even if this is energetically, they've walked away from this Queen of Swords energy, because it's just not what they thought it was. And we had that King of Wands come in the reverse. It's like maybe you both were very passionate about some type of financial endeavor, and that was what really brought you two together and really like created this reciprocal passion. And now it's not there. It's more something like dictating and about this Queen of Swords energy, and the fact that you guys both have that is just very telling to me. Alright, give me 2 chakra cards for fire signs. Whoa. Oh, fire signs. Yes, you got released. It's like, again, okay, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but this person, this woman, is standing in the rain in a cemetery. And it's like, you've got to let go of what has died. You've got to move on from things that are not, there's no life in it anymore. And there, if you guys can see back here in the background, there's like sunbeams coming through, even though it's raining. So it's like you need to turn around and see the good things in life. You know, that it's, this totally came up before, but like I've got this tattoo here on my arm, and my daughter and I have matching tattoos. Hers is on her collarbone. And it was when I was in a really, really bad time, a really low point in my life. And we weren't living in the same town at the time, and she came and she's like, hey, let's go get a tattoo. I'm like, okay. Because that's what we do. We love tattoos. She said, I want to get the words can't rain all the time. And I just broke out bawling because that's a line from my favorite movie, The Crow. And so I looked up some fonts and found featherography, and now we have matching tattoos. So anyways, my point being, it can't rain all the time. Turn around and see what is still good in your life, what you have to be happy for, what you have to be grateful for. I don't know why this usually don't come up, and I don't even see the 6 of Cups, but if you have kids, like, focus on your kids. Kids are really the sunshine of our lives. Speaking of kids, well, maybe that's why, because I was talking about my daughter, and then I was thinking about my son, so maybe that's why kids come up when it comes to sunshine, because my kids are my sunshine. They bring me so much hope and happiness and love, and so yeah, if you have kids, let them be like your beacon, and really focus on time with them, and growing and expanding your relationship with them. But make sure that they don't learn this type of energy, and if they already are in that type of energy, like if they're getting older or whatever, figure out this energy for yourself so you don't continue to pass that on to your kids. So yeah, let's get one more for fire signs. This is a deep message. I'm really kind of wondering, we're just going to roll with it. It's fire signs. I will definitely go ahead and do other videos. Yeah, release for expansion. There's a need. You need to release in order to grow. And I feel like you've got so much support. I feel like you've got friends. I feel like you've got like guidance, whether that's angels or ancestors or just your higher self. I feel like you've got a lot of guidance. I do feel like it's like you've got angels and ancestors like looking over you, and possibly trying to communicate to you and help you through this situation, but I don't feel like you're listening because you're not releasing. You're holding on. All right, let me shuffle really quick. Okay, person of interest. I really only want 2 cards. Oh my. Alright, give me 2 chakra cards for the person of interest for fire signs. Just 2, please. Oh, soulmate in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this could have been a potential, like, I feel like maybe, um, maybe both people thought this was a life partner soulmate. I do feel like it was a soulmate situation, but there's lessons to be learned. But it maybe this was thought to be a twin flame situation. It's not that. It's more of like a karmic soulmate, to learn lessons, to grow, and to, learn to expand in some way that you weren't before. But it wasn't meant to last. And again, this person's going through that process of figuring this out. Yeah, and there's no new start with this. Renewal in reverse. So I feel like they've been healing this. I talked about earlier, felt like this was like root chakra energy. And I feel like they've worked on that. This person over here, they've done this root chakra. Both of these are root chakra cards. And I feel like here you've got throat chakra. You're not speaking your truth. You're not hearing your truth being spoke to you, like from your guides or your angels or your higher self. And I feel like you're blocking any type of awareness. It's like this person could just turn around and see that the rain is about to stop, or that there at least is sunshine shining. And it's kind of like the Five of Cups energy, where you've got the 3 cups that the person's focusing on that are all spilt over, and then the 2 of Cups behind the person's all lit up, but they're not even paying attention. That's the energy I get from this card. It's like you've got awesome things, but for some reason, it's almost like you have a fear. Oh wow, you have a fear of flying, and I got goosebumps all over. And that is not in the literal sense of like flying in a plane. This is a sense of fear of standing in your own power, but speaking your own truth. This is a fear of speaking your own truth, and like afraid to fail by maybe not feeling good enough. But this is all an illusion. This is all in your head, like that 8 of Swords from the very beginning. It's all in your head. It's like you're supposed to learn these lessons to help you get back into your power, speak your truth, and become this Queen of Wands. Because there's no renewal with the situation. I really feel like this person, if they haven't already walked away, this is definitely the energy, because they get this tower that tells them, you gotta go. This isn't for you. This isn't what you thought it was going to be. You have a whole new cycle of something else that's coming in. So, anyways, fire signs, wow, this got way deeper and way longer than I anticipated. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it was some kind of help and guidance for someone out there. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button and give me a thumbs up. It definitely helps my channel. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, please do so and hit that bell to get notified when I put out new videos. And share if you think somebody else will benefit from this information or would just like to view the video. Comment. I love to hear from you guys. Again, I have that Twin Flame and Twin Flame mini special on until the 15th of the month. Potentially longer. We'll see how it goes. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, and any of the other services I offer are in the description box below. I'm hoping to soon expand on that, so I'll be letting you guys know about that. Again, kind of keeping it close to the vest at the moment, because I'm pretty excited. So anyway, we'll get to that. So, and if you guys do get some kind of guidance, information, or insight out of these videos I post here online, and you guys would like to give back by doing an energy exchange donation, those are always appreciated and greatly appreciated and accepted. And sorry, I have to call my mom back. Always appreciated, accepted, and greatly appreciated. And those can be made to my PayPal at paypal.me/Angel of the Dawn. And I'm sending you guys so very, very much love. And this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.